Hi, I'm Aisa Guillen, and welcome to this edition of UTA Spotlight. UTA celebrated the 50th founding anniversary of La Raza Unida with special guests who changed the way Chicanos are represented in North Texas.
On February 20th, La Raza Unida brings out the UTA student body to teach them about a Chicano movement. Students and faculty filled the 6th floor of the library to hear from La Raza influencers like Eva Bonilla and Richard J. Gonzalez. They told students how La Raza was a new political party back in the 60s and 70s. It offered Chicanos and other minorities of Texas participation in politics.
To be able to meet some of these trailblazers and meet some of these individuals who have just really paved the way for Chicanos and Latinos in North Texas today is just such awe-inspiring. It's such an awe-inspiring experience.
Some of the speakers wrote books on La Raza and the Chicano movement. You were able to purchase those books and get them signed. You were also able to take a glance into history with the photo exhibit Remembering Raza Unida. Today, La Raza Unida celebrates its 50th anniversary with a founder and UTA's very own Dr. Jose Gutierrez. Here he is 50 years ago speaking at a party rally. Dr. Gutierrez is known to UTA for starting CMAS, Center for Mexican American Students, back in 1994 when he felt there was a lack of Chicano representation. But before UTA, he started La Raza Unida.
No, we're the growing majority. We're going to be able to take over, so let's get ready to govern instead of being governed.
Dr. Gutierrez has high hopes for the future.
Paint the White House brown.
This is Catherine Williams, UTA News.
UTA News and Espanol students had the opportunity to learn new techniques from professionals on how to film with just their smartphone.
Cell phones. They can record audio and video, are excessively convenient, and have a variety of useful apps. That's why UTA News and Espanol took part in a workshop, courtesy of Telemundo, teaching students how to create a good news package on their phones.
In the past, it was very difficult to develop a story, to produce this story, because it involves big cameras, lighting, and now technology, it gives you everything in the palm of your hand.
The workshop went over the basics and then took students through the practice of filming, after which they were taken through the creation process with an editing app called LumaFusion, ensuring that whatever the situation calls for, our students can produce exceptional content.
Our younger audience isn't actually going or looking at the TV anymore. They get their news like Twitter, Instagram, and all that stuff. So I think it's very beneficial for you to be able to get your news like through your phone. And I think with the whole cameras and stuff, a news reporter should be able to shoot from their phone. So I think it's pretty cool to know how to work from your phone.
Jonathan Garcia, UTA News.
One of UTA radio hosts, Michael Blue, dedicates his Saturdays to old school hip hop and R&B. Dana Gibbs had the opportunity to sit down and talk with him.
Most people would spend their Saturdays sleeping in and avoiding schoolwork. But for Michael, aka Blue, it's just another day in the radio studio.
Love it. I get to play, like I said, a lot of the old school music. I don't know, rap has changed a lot, and you don't hear too many R&B acts coming out, so I get to come in here and play a lot of old music, and believe it or not, a lot of the students listen to it and be like, hey man, that's a good show, and they like hearing it, so I like doing it every Saturday.
With being an advanced DJ, Blue has learned to overcome many obstacles, and some obstacles he hasn't quite shared with others.
Well, unbeknownst to everybody, yes, I am legally blind. But it's not like I'm totally blind, so my vision is just impaired to a point that seeing in a distance and things like that is a little difficult. And sometimes it gets a little tedious, but you make do with what you gotta do. At least I'm not totally blind, so I'm doing it.
Blue sees music as a way of not only feeling better, but making others feel better too.
I find that, sitting around listening to music just keeps me calm, keeps me just to where I can groove, bounce, dance to it.
Dana Gibbs, UTA News.
This concludes this week's Spotlight. Much thanks to our editor and cameraman, Andres Rodriguez. I'm your host, Aisa Guillen. We'll see you next week.